Yeah, really proud of the way our kids fought back there at the end. You know, being down a bunch. We obviously we didn't throw enough strikes tonight. You know, we walked um, 10 or 11, and you know, looking at their sheets, not a whole lot better. In fact, it's worse. You know, they walked 12 in the ball game, and I think you know it's a ball game where you know you're always thinking about we hit a ball over the fence, it gets pulled back in. You know, that's happened to us 5 times in this ballpark this year. You know, Holland hits the ball out of the yard, and the guy makes a great play. You got to give him credit. And then I thought Zach Houston made a great pitch. He makes an 0-2 pitch on the inner half, and the hitter stops his swing and just checks his swing, doesn't even swing at it, and drives in 2 runs. And those things happen to you, and you lose one on the great play, and then you lose 2 on the check swing. You know, those are tough things to battle through, but you can't make excuses. I know they gave a great effort today. It's a good Georgia team, and you can't throw as many non-competitive pitches into strike zone as we did today, and that's really disappointing. And I know all those guys were looking forward to their opportunity to pitch, but I thought Daniel Brown had his moments today where he threw the ball pretty well, but you know we just had so many exchanges where we had big misses. It's really hard to play defense behind that for 5 hours. On both sides. I think that's why you see some mistakes defensively. But you know, we'll grow from this. Our 2 day threes have not been our finest hour in the league play so far, but you know, we'll find those guys who really want to compete and be in that moment and want to shove the ball in the strike zone with conviction. We'll find those guys and we'll be very competitive on day threes.
You're still able to salvage the series win and the second series win compared to where you only had 1 series win last year. I guess what's been the biggest difference going forward just to start SEC play?
Well, I wouldn't call winning the first 2 games salvaging anything. I would call that winning a series is what I would call it in the Southeastern Conference. But you know, you feel like in this ball game, yesterday doesn't matter and 2 days ago don't matter. You know, having the opportunity to sweep somebody just doesn't happen a lot in our league. If you look around, and we had that opportunity, we just let that get away from us today. So that part's disappointing. But we'll let our kids have a day of rest of Easter and let them spend that with their families. I know they'll enjoy that. And then Monday we'll get right back to work and we'll battle a very, very good Southern Miss team down in Pearl on Tuesday.
What was the reason starting Keegan today?
You know, what's really ironic is we felt like Keegan was our best strike thrower, and if you look at the numbers in Georgia, they're so much more effective statistically against left-handed pitching than they are right-handed pitching. I mean, it is a huge swing in terms of the numbers when you look at the split. So we figured if we had a premium strike thrower who would really shove it in the strike zone early in the ball game that was right-handed, and we felt like he was our best option there, and he will be. He will be a very good pitcher at Mississippi State. He just, you know, he had 2 4-pitch walks and just didn't compete in the zone. And when I say in the zone, pitches have to start in the zone in order for you to get chases. When balls start out of the zone and they end up out of the zone, you're not going to get any chases, and you know, you're going to get an umpire used to calling balls, and that's the last thing in the world you want to establish with your pitching staff.